Hey guys, welcome to another review. I am Mr. P, and today I'm going to be taking a big slice of pretension. I'm sneaking a little e-cig review from Spain Cigar today, and what I'm doing is this. This is 5 Points Castle Long Reserve. So as you can see, comes in, you know, a little tube, and you get a little certificate of authenticity, and then you get the bottle itself, the Castle Long by 5 Points in there. Right, okay. Get into some information about this juice first of all. So, firstly, I've got it in 0mg strength, and again from the guys at Spain Cigar, free for review, so thank you very much for that. So 0mg strength is what I've got it in. The flavour is meant to be, actually what it actually says is, I'll read you the entire. Third release of Castle Long Reserve, has been aged and steeped and treated in an oak barrel for 3 weeks. You will taste toasted coconut, roasted almond, brown sugar, 2 different vanillas, Madagascar vanilla bean and French vanilla, Kentucky bourbon and charred oak. Liquid extracted from the barrels the barrels has been filtered using a proprietary filtration process before bottling. We hope you enjoy our efforts. Price on this 30ml bottle here costs €36, which translated at today's exchange rate is a touch under £30, which is £1 a milliliter. Near as makes no difference. So let's just what I'll do is I'm going to have a few vapes on it. I have vaped it previously to this, obviously, of course I have, and then I'll have a little chat with you about it. So I've got this in the Toad 2.5 on a Smock BC Pro, so I've got this at the minute. This is a 50-50 mix. To start with, now I've stopped vaping, the first thing I can taste is coconut. Not super strong, none of 5 Point stuff is, I don't think. Definitely coconut and a slight bit of almond. On the inhale, I'll definitely get some bourbon. The vanillas are a little bit lacking to me, if I'm honest with you. I can taste them, but not particularly dominating. And brown sugar, not really, to be honest with you. I mean, a little bit of caramelisation flavour, if you like. But it's not dominating. When it all melds and blends in together, the 2 main flavours you're tasting are the bourbon and the coconut, which is followed slightly by the almond. Everything else is kind of a back note to this, if I'm honest with you. I do 2 marks in liquid reviews. One for, does it taste like it's supposed to, does it match its description or its name, and then my personal take on a liquid. So this is going to be more extensive than these 2 marks, but so, does it match its description? Yes, I believe it does. I think that you can taste those flavours individually. You have to try to taste some of them more than others, but they are all there. My personal take on the liquid itself, it's very well balanced. It's a very mid-range flavour, you know, in terms of how strong it is. Obviously I'm getting no throat hit being a 0mg. I find a lot of American juices have a very, very similar taste at the back of them, and this is no exception to that, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I'm going to give it an 8. I couldn't vape it all day, I can tell you that now. I think when it comes to this juice in particular, there are other considerations that need to be applied. One is availability. This is very hard to get hold of. It's not, I mean, if you try hard enough you can get it, But if you're ripping through it, you ain't going to be able to keep yourself in stock. It's just as simple as that, unless you buy big amounts when you do get the opportunity to buy it. Secondly, this is a very fucking expensive juice. Like, I could buy a bottle of whiskey that's been matured in a nice oak barrel and so on for this money. That to me is the main factor in this, is that, yeah, it's quite nice. It is quite nice. It isn't the nicest juice I've ever tasted by a long way, and it should be, because the price it comes with and what it's got in it, I am big fans of all of what's in it, and the price you expect it to be, you know. Taste is subjective, and for me, the cost of this alone isn't worth it. Now, this isn't, and you know, as much as I am a reviewer and I'm telling you my thoughts and so on about a juice, it's also a product, and I'm telling you my opinions of a product as well. If all you're interested in how it tastes, yes, it tastes like it should, and it tastes nice, but this is more than that. This is more of a consumer's point of view. And ultimately, you know, there are other liquids that are matured in oak barrels and infused with very, very different items and products and flavours, and they don't come anywhere near this price. It is not cheap. It is not something I could do every day, and even if I could do it every day at that price and the amount of juice I use, I wouldn't want to. I mean, I've been taking it easy on this, and I've done about a third of the bottle. In the brief moments that I have vaped it for more than 5 seconds. For me to vape this every day, it would probably cost me about 15-20 quid a day. I can do between 10 and 20 mil, no problem, of the best juice and of the worst. And you're paying to try it, is what you're doing. You're paying well over the odds to try something that's hard to get, if you ask me anyway. And when you do try it, you'll think it's nice, and then I find it unlikely that many people use this every day as their everyday juice. There will be people I know that go, yes I do, la 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 la. In my opinion, more for you for doing so. That's my opinion. It's a nice juice, yes, but it ain't that fucking nice. So that's just my thoughts on it. The review ended when I started this little ramble. Other than that, guys, I do want to say thank you to Mario in particular at Spain Cigar.es for sending this down to me. Obviously, it's not a cheap product, and he sent it to me to have a go of, and I'm very glad he did. Also, I want to say thank you to you guys for tuning in and watching this review. Whether you agree with me or not, it's up to you. I don't mind. Feel free to slag me off in the comments if you want to. Other than that, guys, I have been Mr. P, and I shall see you soon.